Okay, so let's get started. I will be taking a look at this piece today, and I don't have any rhyme or reason behind it really. I'm just going to throw my skill at it. But before I get started, if you go to istebrak.com, it will answer a lot of questions for you. The first one is, how do I get you to critique my art? Go to istebrak.com and click on the subreddit icon here. This will take you to my subreddit. This is where I found this piece today to critique. And a lot of 14-day challenges are active right now, so please do your 14-day challenge, get it out of the way, get good. There's a lot of people here waiting to give you critique, waiting for you to critique them. Doesn't matter what your skill set is, critique each other. That's how you get better. And if you would like to boost your 14-day challenge skills so that you maximize the results of your 14th day, please go to my store. On my store, you'll find my masterclass link. It is 50% off at the moment. And this is the lowest it'll be in the entire year. There's no lower than this. In the summer and the spring, you might have a 40% off or 30% off sale, but 50% off to 55% off for Portrait Studio, which you'll see me use a bit of today, not too much, that's the lowest it'll go in the year. There's no lower than this. So please take advantage of this. It basically teaches you how to draw a face from scratch. Stuff you may not learn from critique, stuff other people might not see, you will definitely pick up in the masterclass. So please consider that. And yeah, Portrait Studio is also on sale at 55% off. Let's get started for today. This piece, look, it's pretty. It's pretty because it's got color. So to throw my skill at it really would just be to start anywhere, but I want to get a better pose. The pose is kind of constricted. You've tucked her arms in all the way. It's like she doesn't have arms, so I just want to give her arms. I'm going to copy the torso, but I just want to give her arms. And so I'm just going to open Portrait Studio and just pose the model. So just that little fun gesture there to reveal the curvature, which I will take care of once I really get started on the painting. So let's liquefy. Okay, so before, after, small changes, big results, right? Before, flat, low forehead, eyebrow not doing much, eyes not looking at anything in particular, eyes inner corner needs to be lower and sharper and symmetrical for female eyes. They were kind of flat and directionless, and both looked like they were front view eye. 3/4 view eye is less wide. I still need a light source, even though the background is very, very bright. I don't want to just stop there. I want to have a light source that actually helps us bring out more volume. Where you are right now, it's good. You can stop here. You can stop the critique right here and go fix your piece with the changes I asked, that I made, and that's it. But I'd like to push myself more. And I'm going to start breaking up and dividing the hair in random brush strokes just to outline where I want these general brush strokes to be. And the way hair is, hair always has a curved highlight. Okay, so that means that I'm just going to get my dodge tool and prepare for it. It's going to have a curved highlight, so it's a C-shaped highlight, just like that. And I'm just going to leave it like that. It's okay if it's too bright, if it's everywhere. This gets toned down as we work. And I'm just going to keep that highlight in my mind while picking the rest of the brush strokes. And then I'm going to continue blocking. And just adding in that radial value around the lips to make the lips feel like they are muscles and they are respecting that anatomical rule. And the eyebrow, because the hairline is so low, kind of don't want to mess with the eyebrow too much, but the eyebrow needs to go up. I'm going to increase her size. Oops. And I'm just going to make her lean this way or lean that way, just something like that, just to fill the scene up a little bit more. Just like that. Just something fun. I'm going to try to experiment with different arm gestures. And again, Just going back to the original drawing, I want to give her those little shoulder pads, you know, those 80s shoulder pads. I just feel like it fits it. So before, kind of stiff. The face was just very, very still. Like the face was very, very flat. There was no expression. There was nothing going on. After, obviously, we have an expression. It's a person. It feels like a person. The eyebrows are active. Before, after. Right, just a little bit of movement in the hair goes a long way. Your hair was stiff. Just a little bit of motion in the arms. If you've never done a figure before, you don't get to complain about that anymore. This is the era of Portrait Studio. This is the Portrait Studio age, okay? You can have a reference when you need one. There's no more, I didn't find a good reference, I used my imagination. Your imagination isn't good enough. Your brain isn't wired to have photographic memory. You can't trust your imagination too much. Your imagination is great for momentary bursts of images that help you get a painting started, but they're not good for long-term referencing unless you have a photographic memory. So before and after, hair is just moving around a little bit more. Obviously do a better job than me at polishing it up, but it was just so that it moves around. You used a single pixel width brush for the hair, which is a big no-no. It just looked like a big block. You want to show how the hair is in layers and curls and all that. Obviously the face is a little bit way more detailed because we've got like contours, we've got wrinkles, we've got edges, we've got dimples, we've got eyebrows and blocks, we've got a lower eyelid now. Before, your eyes were very flat and they looked flat. They looked like a flat line. So this is just me throwing my skill at something just to make it look more alive, just to make it look more awake, just to make it look more active. For those who do want to give back though, please consider joining me on Patreon. That's just for $1 a month. It's not a big pledge. It's just $1 a month. So please consider joining for $1. It's just $1 a month, $12 a year for all of the full-length critique hours of 2022 as well. You get them all. You just scroll down and they're all there. Portrait Studio is on sale, don't forget, and I'll see you guys on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys for coming to the live streams. I really appreciate it. Those are really, really important to me because live streams are more of a live thing. It's more like there's a class and you're going to that class and you're showing up, and it makes education that much more important. Instead of there's a million videos on YouTube that are recorded ready for you to watch, but a live stream is different. It feels different. It is different. There's people here present with you across the globe that are watching the same thing and listening in and learning from each other. There's tons of videos on YouTube that are offline recordings of classes, of tutorials, of this and that. And I just really appreciate when you guys come to the live streams. It makes them that much more fun and that much more worth it. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.